Hey, hi, welcome back. So now we are in the last chapter of our history, print culture and modern world. So basically, this chapter talks about how print has traveled and how print has helped humanity in itself. Also, it talks about how it helped in our country and different countries. So let's start. So as you can see, development of print beginning in East Asia. So just an introduction. First page over. Yeah, this is an important picture. Okay. Now, as you can see, the earliest kind of print was developed in China, Japan. Very, very important. Korea is very important. It can be asked as MCQ, 99%. So now it is basically related to China, how paper has came in China. You should know the definition of calligraphy as written over here. China possessed a huge bureaucratic system. So it's basically talking about how China started printing, why they started printing, and how it reached the other part of the world in these two pages. Okay. Now it's about print in Japan. Now it's telling about how print got in about different parts of the world with this Diamond Sutra. I'm 100% sure this question will come for your board exam. I have a feeling. This is also very important. So yeah, so this is also telling about how print is correlated to the culture of the places that people used to be there. This is also important. Anukuyu print by Kitakabi Utamaro. This is not that important, this picture. Okay, now it's about how print comes to Europe, how Marco Polo he's an explorer, as we all know, right? So how he comes to Italy from China, and then he sees about this and he gets back to Italy. So it talks about how he got it there. Please do read all these underlined points. I'll give the link to my Telegram channel where I've uploaded all these PDFs, the underlined ones. So please go do check it out. So yeah, that's about it, how it started. Now comes the real story. So this is how the first printing press by Johann Gutenberg came up. It came in the 1430s. Johann Gutenberg, very important. They'll ask how printing press started. So you'll have to write about it. The olive press provided the model for printing. This is also very important about, it's like in a timeline kind of chart. Write down, make a timeline, and you can write down about how it came, because they asked to put it in order in MCQs, or maybe they'll even ask a 5-marker. This is also same thing. These 3 pages are all same thing. Yeah, these are just pictures. Okay. From here. So now here they asked about how they reduce the benefits of printing, how it reduced costs, how it helped people, how it helped the poor people be able to purchase books. And also they were telling like how before knowledge was transferred orally, so it took a time to convert to print, to make the new method of communication to print. So how printers began publishing popular ballads. This is also very important. Ballad is basically a historical, yeah. Okay. So now it comes about religious debate. So when print came, so there was a certain fear of all these religious people. So basically, the father of the church, they were scared that print would bring ideas that could be against the Roman Catholic Church. So they were very scared. So they brought about, random fake news about print, saying that, oh, it is very dangerous, don't do it, it's against our religion and all that. So basically, this part is about, till here is about how the priests were very scared about it, and how a religious reformer, Martin Luther, he wrote 95 theses criticizing many of these practices of the Roman Catholic Church, and then how the church banned his book. And it's all about that, and how a certain set of people divided in the church itself. So basically there was a Protestant Reformation, as you call it. And the next part is print and descent. This is all just reading part, nothing much to tell about it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, just 1 second. Yeah, this part is just reading. You only have to read it. Okay, now this part, reading maniac. So yeah, this is also the same thing. It's about how people became cheap. So you'll have to read through all this. Maybe it might not come as 5-marker, but it can surely come as MCQs. We basically recently added it, so there are high chances of MCQs coming from here. This is also important. This is all just reading part. There's nothing much to explain. There's nothing much to explain. Okay, now this part. Many historians argue that conditions. Okay, so this is also, they're trying to relate to each and every segment of the world history. So French Revolution, the church, even 1443 AD. So all those things they're trying to correlate, and they're trying to interconnect print with it. How print was a very integral part of it, in a sense. That's what they're trying to say. Now comes children, women, and workers. So this is because see, children. So primary education became compulsory during the 19th century, right? So of course, print will become very important, because without printing, how can you make books, right? So in a way, this is also how it does. How print was very essential for the community. This is also very important in Brazil and Germany, and how they made the cheap ones. How also rural folk is acquired a new form through print, and how women they also became very important readers, writers, and all. You'll have to remember all these names: Jane Austen, the Bronte sisters, George Eliot, right? These are all very important names. Further innovations. Okay, this is also about how print, it goes through different reforms, right? It becomes easier. They try to make it cheaper. They try to make it more efficient. So that talks about that. Now comes India. So basically now they're talking about how India and it is related. So as you can see, these are pages from the Gita Govinda of Jayadeva in the 18th century. This and all pictures are not important, but yeah, I'm just saying. So in India, basically they are made in palm leaves or handmade paper. So it talks about how India. So basically the reason why Indians could not buy it was because manuscripts were highly expensive and fragile. They had to be handled carefully, right? So this script was in different styles, not widely used. Teachers dictated portions of text and from their memory, and students wrote them down. So this is how. So they said how print was not needed. But then later, afterwards, people realized, oh wait, print is very easier. And that's how they get print into India. So these all underlined points are very important. Please do go through them. You don't read the whole text, but still go through these points before your exam. Trust me, you will ace your exam if you go through all these points. So it talks about that, and now it comes to the religious part. This is all the religious part. How the ulama and the Muslim dynasty, the personal laws, and how Hindus they all scanned that the print could be bring a wrong image of the religion, like how we saw the first part of the chapter. Ramachandra of Tulsidas. So these are all famous people who wrote books and all. One question that they always ask is about Gulamgiri. Please do read about it. Who wrote Gulamgiri? I think it was Jayadev something. Yeah, just go check it. Yeah, Gulamgiri. It's a very important question. They keep on asking about Gulamgiri. Right. Oh, this is our. You guys don't know this. This is our Princess Mallasa. Basically, see, you can see how they have used print. This is actually a painting. Sorry, it's not a print. This is a painting of how they part of the story. I'm not sure about the story. And this also again now in India, obviously, if you start first, you bring premium printers, and you make them cheaper for everybody to buy, right? So yeah. So now again, women and see, it's the same thing repeating again and again. It is about first they talked about the Europe, now they're talking about India. Now India, these are all famous stories. You have to read through them. The ones that I have underlined is very important. Tarabai Shinde, Pandita Rambai, upper caste Hindu women, especially widows, they were able to write, they were able to express themselves because of print. This is all different stories and different words that you have to remember, like Ramachandra, Khalsa Track Society. These are very, very important. The Batla, cheap editions of religious tract. These are all very important. How come print and poor people? Oh, see, so again, these guys keep on repeating the same thing. They try to argue works, like see, how very cheap small books, public libraries, issues of caste discrimination, Jyotiba Phule. Yeah, Gulamgiri was written by Jyotiba. I told you, right? It's very important. So these are all very important points. But who wrote who, you should be able to remember in a way. You don't have to remember the dates. It would start important, but just go through them once. Like, there's no harm, right? Yeah, now let's talk about how people, then it comes up with the Vernacular Press Act, how the British government tried to oppress and suppress the people who are printing and stop printing against the government, British colonial government. So that is a Vernacular Press Act. A 3 marker can come for Vernacular Press Act. Make sure to be ready with an answer for it. Bal Gangadhar Tilak wrote Kesari, very important. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So please do go through all the question answers after you're done with reading all the highlighted ones that I've told. And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.